Diddy hated Tupac really, really bad to the core. First of all, Diddy thought Tupac was taking his friend, his protege, Biggie Smalls, away from him. Diddy was jealous over that. And remember, Tupac had all the ladies after him. You know what I'm saying? If you remember when Diddy, before he got his teeth did, he had that buck mouth. He had like a horse mouth. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Pac had a couple teeth on him, but he knew how to walk. You know what I'm saying? He knew how to carry himself. He had a lot of charisma with him. Diddy did not like that, bro. Diddy did not like that. And Diddy also wanted to do business with Pac. Pac was like, nah, I don't rock with you. I just rock with Big because he down to earth. You know what I'm saying? But look, check this out. We got some TikTokers about to break it down. And look, y'all ain't going to believe what y'all about to hear about this docuseries, The Reckoning.
There's one baby mother that the Diddy documentary did not talk about, and that is this baddie right here, Sarah Chapman. Now, Sarah Chapman is Chance Combs' mother, and she's very important to talk about. Here's why. Now, Sarah Chapman used to date no other than Tupac. Like, they were literally boyfriend and girlfriend. So how did she end up having a baby with Diddy? Well, they never actually dated.
They ain't put, I'm telling you, bro, there's a lot. That's why I'm thinking there's going to be more episodes of the docuseries joint.
Okay, they were close friends, and in 2006, Chance was born. But Diddy denied paternity of Chance until they took DNA and he found out that he was actually her father. Now, after watching the documentary, I was like, yo, they forgot one of the baby mothers. So I did some research, and the first picture that comes up is this picture on Google. I was like, oh, you went and had a baby with Tupac's ex. Tupac was dead by that time, but it's given obsession. Like, I really feel like Diddy was obsessed with Tupac. Like, he really didn't like that man. And after watching the documentary, he really wanted Tupac out of here for real.
That's why I said Diddy is just like Drake, bro. He wanted people girls. He get off of getting other people girls, bro. This is nasty work.
I just really want to hear from her. And also, I wonder why they opted to not mention her in the documentary.
Puff is a different dude. You understand? It's the drugs. It's the alcohol. He wasn't that dude back then. Puff wouldn't smoke no weed. The only pills he had started taking that got him addicted was those opioids that he was taking because of the pain in his wrist from Kim slicing his wrist up. You understand? And then you gotta realize if you dropping them shits like M&Ms, one day they're not gonna work no more, and he gonna have to use some other shit.
Yup.
So now he's become addicted to drugs and alcohol now. So that's gonna change him.
So at first he was a good guy though, at first, the very beginning.
Well, I'm just saying Puff was Puff. He didn't, the actions that y'all see and the antics and stuff like that, he wasn't like that. He couldn't do that around there in Harlem. All that shit came when he moved to Cali, bruh.
Diddy told her he was gonna kill Biggie.
There you go. Bro, now when everybody was calling Jaguar Wright crazy and all that stuff, she damn near predicted the documentary. Everything the docuseries was saying, there's an interview with Jaguar Wright. She said it all. She said every last detail that's in that docuseries before it even came out. Now she's now we got to look at it and see that, yo, she's a credible source. We got to go back at these interviews and listen to these interviews. And where the hell is she lately? Where's she been? Hopefully she all right.
She knew it was going to happen. She was purposefully not by her husband's side that night.
Ooh.
It happened, and she was told she had to lie about it. And guess what? That lie held up until that boy turned 18. And he started having ideas of what he wanted to do, what he inherited. Because the paperwork was set up for Faith to not be able to receive $1 from Biggie's estate unless it was for little Christopher. And she only had one child with Christopher. The other children who required taking care of and feeding and all of that, all of them couldn't be fed off of Christopher Wallace's money. They weren't his kids. See how that works?
Right.
I knew I used to wait outside of Turkish baths for them. You know what they do in the Turkish baths?
No, I don't.
Oh, you don't? Okay. That's what
I think that's the joint where a bunch of men sit in one bath, ain't it?
a lot of gay men meet. And they all take hot baths together.
Yup.
That's a lot of that these guys get into when they start having certain meetings with certain people, and they meet them at the Turkish bath.
Damn.
And they do their meetings and they meet their people in those type of situations where they're comfortable at. So they don't have to worry about their indiscretions coming out. You mean? You understand what I'm saying? So that's why, twice, sometimes 3 times a week, me and the driver be outside. He'll run into the Turkish bath. Cassie was a die-hard Tupac fan. Cassie loved her some Tupac. Somebody close told me that she was a die-hard Tupac fan. And because I believe that Puff may have found that out or known that, he put that against that girl.
Oh, listen, if you watch the docuseries, one of the male workers that Cassie and Diddy hired, he said that if a Tupac song came on, Diddy was like, cut that damn song off. Cut it off right now. He'd get mad. And they got to switch to a different song.
And he treated her like that because, 1, he thought he could get away with it. And 2, she had love for Pac. I really believe that. And I know people going to be like, yo, Gene, that's crazy. Yo, Kim Porter loved Pac too.
Ooh.
Sarah Chapman loved Pac too.
Blink Twice was a documentary. Yesterday I saw an interview with Day 26 and how traumatized they all were. But it was what Q said about the email that he saw that made everything click. Basically, he said that there was an email that was addressed to Diddy that he saw that traumatized him so bad he has to take mental health medicine in his arm for the rest of his life. But then he said he doesn't know why everyone around Diddy is pointing the finger at him when they failed to mention that they're the exact same, if not worse. He even went as far as to say as things were getting too sacrificial and he refused to speak any further. And then I thought, Blink Twice was a documentary. Slaughter King, Diddy. Super charming, handsome billionaire that has SA parties and so much, you know what, that people will not remember anything. Then there's Lucas, victim or perpetrator. Sounds a lot to me like Justin Bieber. Last and not least, it was that final scene with Frida that plugged everything. Frida is Oprah. I cannot believe it took me so long to puzzle this all together. Bruh.
Did he get a tattoo of Tupac's skull over his heart?
All the people in the industry know at one.
I told you, Diddy is Drake, bruh. Who else getting other men tattooed on him? Who else getting other men tattooed on him? If Diddy got a picture of Tupac tattooed on him, he probably wanted Pac. He probably wanted him. And Pac was like, what? I don't go that way. What? Crazy.
One time, Pac and Puff was like this. But Puff had an obsession with him for whatever reason it was.
Puff and Tupac was like a couple, seemed like to me.
Whatever they may have done, and you gotta remember, they was all swingers. It came to the point where him and Pac wasn't cool no more at all.
Here's Combs and Tupac at Sean Combs' birthday party. This is the last time the two would be seen in public together. Something happened between them that night that ended their relationship. Did Tupac break up with Diddy on Diddy's birthday? Well, less than a month later, Tupac would be shot by Puffy's associate. Insiders have speculated that the East Coast, West Coast rivalry.
I don't think Pac was with Diddy. I don't think Pac was in a relationship with Diddy. Now, friends, they probably was friends, but as far as like them, I don't think so.
Was a lover's quarrel gone awry. This tattoo over Diddy's heart confirms
For everybody who kept saying, oh, Cassie loved the freak offs and she was agreeing to run with Diddy and this, that, and the third. No. No, it all makes sense because everybody that went off on their own, went against Diddy, decided that they want to be their own person and have their own personality, ended up unalived. That's what Cassie knew. That's why she stuck in there for 10 years. That's why she was afraid to leave. That is exactly what happened to Nipsey Hussle. That's exactly the reason why Lauren London once ran with Diddy. Do you think?
Yo, if he got more episodes of the docuseries and he throw the Nipsey Hussle situation up in there, then bro, that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy.
I'm lying. You can go pull the photos up of Diddy and Lauren London always being together with the white nail polish. And if you think I'm lying, go pull up her speech from that funeral. She personally thanked Diddy, y'all. Personally thanked Diddy. This was an inside job that she had to complete that Diddy made her freaking complete, y'all.
Remember when Diddy went, now you got to think of Diddy and the Lil Rod situation and Diddy and the Nipsey Hussle situation. When Diddy was in the studio with Nipsey Hussle, he tried to bully Nipsey Hussle. Like, nah, don't be happy over there. Nipsey Hussle was like, bro, I'm a clap wherever I want to. I'm gonna be happy over my stuff however I want to be. And he checked Diddy. But then when you match it up with the Lil Rod situation, Diddy be getting people that's talented in the studio, and Diddy ain't got no type of talent. He ain't got no he just be trying to seclude them in the area where as though they have one-on-one time with him. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, let's not act like Cat Williams did not say that if the industry or anyone in the industry wants you gone, they're going to put a bad-ass light skin on you. Do not forget, he literally said that verbatim. Go watch his Shannon Sharp interview. He said if anybody in the industry wants you off, they're going to put a bad-ass light skin in your bed, and that's how they're going to get you off. The moment she got with Nipsey's gone. Gone out the wind, y'all. I know I'm all over the place with this video,
but I don't think that connect with that though. But I don't know. You really can't say nothing. You can't say it. You know what I'm saying?
But look, I'm following something, y'all. I'm telling y'all, follow the patterns. Y'all have to follow the patterns. People tried to attack me when I said Lauren London is the reason why Nip is not here. But she is. Diddy put Lauren on Nipsey Hussle. Diddy's biggest fear was anybody being bigger than him.
I think that's possible. That he put Lauren London on Nip. I believe that's possible.
Mind y'all, when Nipsey left us, he was in his prime. Not to mention, right? Kim risked her life trying to take Diddy down. That's why she wrote the book she wrote. That's why she did what she did. She knew she was going to pass away. Kim was trying to take him down. Cassie decided to be the next person to try to take him down. And that's what this whole trial was about. Y'all, I don't know. I'm all over the place in this video, but I promise I'm going to break all this up into sub videos. I am. Because I got so much to say about this now that this documentary dropped.
Puffy, he been showing Tupac love on social media, man. Have you seen it? What you think about it?
Phony and bologna on a pickle sandwich. You want me to say it again? Huh? It's phonier than bologna on a pickle sandwich. Yes, he did idolize Tupac, We all knew that. We knew that about some of the speeches he said. He said the same that came out of Pac's mouth. But he didn't like him. If you ain't like that in his life, how you gonna love him in his death?
Facts.
Oh,
Facts.
you glad to see dead now.
That's how Diddy was, though.
But he made it his business to sleep with every chick that Pac was sleeping with.
There you go.
Pac was the first one that came out with that yellow and black Versace shirt.
Bro, that's another point that they hit in the documentary. Y'all remember the video where Pac was on the pool side, he was running around with his shirt off and all of that stuff? That's where they get the Juicy video from. Puffy was trying to copy Pac, and like whatever they did on the West Coast, they was trying to copy them, bro. The way they put it together in that bro, telling you, man, this go deep, bro. Diddy need to stay back there. Steve need to stay locked up. I'm sorry to say it, but bruh, his time has come, man. His time. That dude is guilty. He guilty. Y'all let me know what y'all think about the video, man. Big Cash signing out. I'm going, y'all.
What Puff go do? I want that same shirt right there.
So you feel like Puffy getting with some of the same females that Tupac got with, like Sally Richardson and Sarah Chapman. You think he only got with them because Tupac had them. That's the only reason why he got with them.
Yep. It probably was expired because they was fine, but it put a plus on it because Pac had them.